As a physician who's spent decades caring for families across generations, I often remind parents, and even grandparents, that a child's height isn't just a matter of genetics. In fact, you have more influence over your child's growth than you might think. Today, I want to share something important that comes from the expertise of Professor Dr. Nguyen Thi Huong of Vinmec International Hospital, one of Vietnam's leading pediatric specialists. She points out that height development happens in distinct stages, and within those stages, there are critical opportunities, what she calls golden windows, to help a child reach their full growth potential. These windows begin long before a child ever takes their first steps. From the prenatal stage all the way through puberty, there are clear evidence-based strategies that can help lay the foundation for strong, healthy growth, if we know how to support them properly. And for those of you who are grandparents, your role matters too. Supporting your children as they raise your grandchildren by sharing this knowledge or even lending a hand can make a lifelong difference. If you find this information helpful, I warmly encourage you to like and share this video with the people you love. You never know. Your simple action might just help a child grow stronger, healthier, and more confident for life. When we talk about supporting a child's growth, it's not something that begins when they hit a growth spurt. It starts far earlier. As a physician, I want to walk you through the key stages in a child's development when height potential is shaped most profoundly. Let's begin before birth, during the prenatal stage. This is where the groundwork for healthy growth is laid. A developing fetus should ideally reach at least 1 kilogram in weight, and that begins with a well-nourished pregnancy. I always advise expectant mothers to aim for a healthy weight gain of around 12 kilograms, unless otherwise directed by their OB/GYN. Good maternal nutrition doesn't just support a smooth pregnancy, it gives the child a strong foundation for future development. The next critical stage is from birth to age 6. Think of this as the foundation phase for physical growth. This is the time when proper nutrition, sleep, and nurturing care can prevent issues like stunted growth or underweight. It's also when the body begins to set its baseline for bone and muscle development. If you're raising young children, or supporting your children in raising theirs, this is the time to ensure they're eating well, getting plenty of sleep, and staying active in healthy ways. From ages 6 to 10, children enter what we call the pre-puberty phase. While the growth here is slower and more gradual, it's still a valuable window. This stage is often overlooked, but consistency in healthy habits continues to matter. Then comes puberty, what I refer to as the final and most powerful opportunity for height development. For girls, this window typically runs from 10 to 16 years old. For boys, it stretches a bit longer, from 10 to 18. During this time, the body experiences its most rapid growth, driven by hormonal changes and increased bone development. But if this stage is missed, or if nutrition, rest, and physical activity are neglected, there may not be another chance to make up that difference. This is why I emphasize to families that supporting a child's height isn't about reacting late. It's about being proactive, especially during these windows of opportunity. If you found this information helpful, especially if you're a parent, grandparent, or caregiver, please like and share this video. The right knowledge, shared at the right time, can shape a child's future in powerful, lasting ways. As a physician, I often remind families that a child's height is influenced by more than just genetics. In fact, there are several key factors that work together, and when we address them properly, we can help our children grow to their fullest potential. Let's take a closer look at these essential factors. 1. Genetics. Yes, genetics play a role, accounting for about 20 to 30% of a child's final height. But here's the good news. That still leaves up to 70–80% influenced by environment and lifestyle, things we can control. 2. Nutrition. Nutrition is the most important factor, contributing to 65% of height development. During childhood and adolescence, the body needs calcium and vitamin D for healthy bones, protein to support tissue growth and repair, a balanced diet rich in whole foods to fuel consistent, healthy growth. Poor nutrition, especially in early childhood, can lead to stunted growth that's difficult to reverse later on. 3. Sleep quality. Sleep isn't just about rest, it's about growth. During deep sleep, the body releases growth hormone, which stimulates bone growth and cell regeneration. That's why consistent bedtimes and enough nighttime rest are so important, especially during puberty. 4. Physical activity. Movement plays a critical role in bone development. Activities like swimming, stretching, and hanging from bars help elongate bones and encourage proper posture and flexibility. These exercises also boost natural hormone production, including the very hormones responsible for growth. In summary, while we can't change the genes our children are born with, we can absolutely shape the environment in which they grow. And by focusing on nutrition, sleep, and movement, we give them the strongest foundation for reaching their natural height potential. If this message has helped you understand how to support a child's growth, whether you're a parent, grandparent, or caregiver, I encourage you to like and share this video. Sometimes the smallest efforts make the biggest difference in a child's life. When it comes to helping children grow taller and stronger, nutrition is the foundation. And as a physician, I can tell you, no supplement, no special treatment, and no quick fix can ever replace the power of a well-balanced diet, especially during the critical years of growth. Let's walk through some key nutritional strategies. 1. Milk, a simple but powerful ally. Milk is an excellent source of calcium, protein, and vitamin D, 3 essential nutrients for bone development. It's also easy to digest and widely accessible. A few tips. For children who are overweight, opt for low-fat or skim milk. For children with average or lower weight, whole milk, full cream is appropriate. Choose unsweetened milk to avoid unnecessary sugar intake. 2. Calcium and bone health. Children who are growing quickly may not get enough calcium through diet alone. In such cases, a calcium supplement can help support healthy bone formation. This isn't about making kids grow taller instantly, but ensuring their bones stay strong, dense, and pain-free during rapid growth. 3. The role of vitamin D. Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium effectively. Natural sources include sunlight, fortified dairy, egg yolks, and fatty fish. A deficiency in vitamin D can lead to weak bones, fatigue, and even growth delays. 4. Be careful with supplements. It's important to understand, no supplement can make a child grow taller. What they can do is help support a child's growth if their natural diet is lacking. Avoid over-relying on height-increasing products on the market. Many are poorly regulated and offer false promises. Instead, focus on whole, nutrient-rich foods with supplements used only when necessary, and ideally under the guidance of a doctor. Supporting a child's growth means giving them the nutrients their bodies need to thrive, not chasing shortcuts. Think of it like building a house. Without strong materials, the structure won't stand tall, even if the blueprint says it should. If this information has been helpful, please like and share this video with your family and friends. It could be the simple guidance someone needs to help a child grow healthier and stronger, one meal at a time. As a doctor who has worked with families across many generations, I can assure you, boys and girls grow differently. And understanding these patterns can help us better support them through their critical years. Girls. Growth starts earlier, often sooner. Most girls begin puberty earlier than boys, often around age 10. Their growth spurt, the period of rapid height increase, typically occurs before or shortly after the start of menstruation. Once a girl has had her first period, her growth tends to slow down significantly. On average, after age 16, there's little to no increase in height, unless she began puberty unusually late. So if you're supporting a young girl's growth, time is truly of the essence. Early nutrition, physical activity, and rest all become especially important before and during these early teen years. Boys, growth starts later, lasts longer. Boys usually start puberty around the same age, 10 years old. but their growth trajectory is different. Their most dramatic height gains often occur later in puberty, and they can continue to grow until age 18, sometimes even a little beyond. Even if a boy starts puberty late, his growth potential remains strong if supported by proper care. That's why, for boys, the message is about consistency, maintaining healthy routines throughout adolescence to support the later growth spurt that's still to come. Whether you're raising boys, girls, or both, the key is to know when to act. By understanding these natural differences, we can better tailor our care, ensuring that every child gets the support they need right when they need it most. If this message gave you a clearer picture of your child or grandchild's development, I invite you to like and share this video. A small act of sharing could make a big difference for another family navigating this important stage of life. As we wrap up, let me leave you with this. Supporting a child's height isn't about chasing quick fixes. It's about showing up, day after day, with care, knowledge, and consistency. The science is clear. While genetics give us a starting point, it's the choices we make during pregnancy, early childhood, and adolescence that shape a child's full potential. If you're a parent, grandparent, or caregiver, here's what I encourage you to focus on. During pregnancy, ensure a healthy diet and adequate weight gain to give your baby the best foundation. In early childhood, prioritize nutrition, sleep, and regular wellness checkups. These early years matter more than we sometimes realize. During puberty, stay attentive. This is the last window of opportunity for major height gains. Encourage physical activity, a balanced diet, and consistent rest. And most importantly, don't rely on miracle supplements or marketing promises. The most effective growth formula is a healthy lifestyle, delivered with love and consistency. I say this not just as a doctor, but as someone who has cared for many families who simply wanted to give their children the best start in life. And you're doing just that by taking the time to learn, to listen, and to act. If this video has brought you value, please take a moment to like and share it. It might just reach another parent or grandparent looking for honest guidance. And that, in itself, is a gift worth giving.